probably a couple of years ago, you bought a certain McCann, but I kept thinking at the time it probably wasn't well received. Was that the case?
No, what gave you that feeling?
I don't know. Just certain
was
vibes.
it all
I was
the negative comments
Yeah.
that came with it? Yeah. People just don't like me. Don't like seeing me drive nice cars.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to another episode of Talking Shop. Today we're joined by Alex of AutoAlex. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know who you want on Talking Shop next. Well, thank you so much for having us down.
Welcome.
But finally with Alex.
Yeah.
There
How you
go.
doing? Yeah.
Yes, very well, mate.
Third
very
time's
well.
a charm, right?
Yeah. We were saying, took us 4 hours to get here, but I'm sure it'll be
Yeah.
very,
At least you've
very-
not complained about it too
Yeah.
much.
No, no, definitely no. We don't complain.
Well, give us for those who don't, which will be few now because you've done so well out of YouTube. But who is AutoAlex? Who are AutoAlex? Should we say now?
So AutoAlex. So I used to work for a company called a YouTube channel called Car Throttle, as you know. And then in 2022, I decided that I wanted to go it alone because everyone I met, including the likes of Mike Brewers of this world, said, "So is this your channel?" And I said, "No." He's like, "Well, why not?" And then it kind of got me thinking. And then 2022, at the time, long-term girlfriend, wasn't married, didn't have any kids. We just moved into a house that was a renovation project. And I was like, do you know what? As mum would say, shit or get off the pot.
Yeah.
It's now or never. Now is the best time, really. It was a calculated risk. So I started a new channel called AutoAlex. I didn't know where it was going to go. Didn't know what it was going to turn into. Launched the channel, I think, in May 2022. And then within 3 weeks had 300,000 subscribers. And I had a bit of a meltdown and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, because I was always planning on doing freelance work for Car Throttle and Auto Trader as well, because I did a lot of stuff with Rory Reid. And then it quickly transpired that no, AutoAlex has to be the main gig, really. So I started that with Rory. He was, he was my videographer at the time. And then everything has just grown and now he's like effectively right-hand man to me, business partner, everything really, advisor, all that kind of stuff, because he's very good at business. And yeah, just looking around me at a Disco 2 on a ramp, in quite a nice unit in a secluded part of Reading. And yeah, had you told me that 3 years ago that this is where we would be with 2 other channels that we started as well for friends of ours, I'd probably have punched you and said, nah, that's not really going to happen.
Yeah.
But here we are, and we're genuinely having the time of our lives. We've got obviously AutoAlex, top dead center, all the gear, and on Sunday, in 6 days' time, we're flying to Vietnam to shoot a 10-day, multi-episode series.
Wow.
So I'm like, this is mad, but what really is life at the moment?
Are you now living the pinch me moment?
I think so. But it is a lot of work, and I'm always very bad at pulling myself out of a situation and just looking at what we have around us and what we've achieved.
Yeah.
So I live really in the moment. So it's always like one series, one episode, move on, keep going, track the numbers a little bit. Am I happy? Yes, no, keep going, keep moving with the times, really. But yeah, when it's only until I sit down with guys like you or, when we did Matt Wood or Shedfest and people literally take me out of a crowd and say, look at all of these people. Only then do I really realize it's like, holy shit, like it really is a pinch me life at the moment. So yeah, it's great and I'm loving it. And yeah, we all have a lot of fun together. We go on adventures and yeah, I'm very satisfied at the moment. Yeah, very satisfied.
Amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, look, it's an absolute beast what you've built now.
Yeah.
You only have to look at your pit of cesspits.
Yeah. Pit of doom, pit of cars. I can't bring myself to let go because they all have a story, and I'm very sentimental when it comes to cars.
Yes.
So they will probably just rot there, but I'd rather them rot there than be scrapped.
Yeah. You all are like that. Like you all feel like cars have their own little personalities.
Yeah.
And obviously on the latest video, obviously Taylor's had his BMW for like 11 years.
Yeah.
And clearly never getting rid of it. Even for that 911, even I was like, oh no, that'd be gone.
That'd
be gone.
Yeah. Oh really? Yeah.
For me. Oh yeah, no, dream car definitely for me. But
Wicked.
so started AutoAlex.
Yeah.
You're going to Vietnam. What's the favourite sort of project for you? Is it the builds and restoration, or is it these sort of trips, the road trips that you're doing now? What's favourite for you?
It's all of them, really. I mean, one of my kind of top series was a recent one, probably one you guys will have seen as well, which is the hot hatches. So me, for example, buying a Cat C written off Clio Williams that hadn't been on the road for 14 years, taking it to my unit, looking at it, thinking, oh God, what are we going to do here? And then creating an entire series out of one car is really cool, and that's really exciting. That's what I like doing. Like I've got, for example, on the trailer back of our Land Cruiser, I bought a Porsche 911 996 last week on a whim because I was messaged on Instagram, and it has 387,000 miles on the clock.
Wow.
So it's the highest mileage one in the UK. And off the back of that, we're going to get another series from it. But it's buying a car that's shit, that should be scrapped, that no one loves, that's been sitting for a while, and tarting it up, fixing it, giving it a completely new lease of life, and then taking it on an adventure. And then that, for me, is where it kind of cements its place in my kind of quote-unquote forever garage.
Yeah.
So I have a storage unit about 20 minutes away, and there's, I think, 12 cars in there.
Wow.
And I've driven all of them quite extensively and done videos and made memories, and then I just tuck them away.
Yeah.
And I will use them at some point, but, you know, people often take the piss and say, oh, you never drive your cars. It's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
They're my cars, and I will use them at some point, and I love each one in their own way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, how could you sell that afterwards? You know?
exactly. Yeah.
'Cause for all
No one will cherish it as much as I do.
Exactly.
Yeah, and no one will love it as much as I do, because people maybe aren't wired the same way that the Taylors or the Alexes of this world are, or you guys as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it'd be typical that you've done all that to a car, you've enjoyed it, you've loved it, you sell it, for it then to go back into the same situation it was when you found it originally.
Yeah.
So,
It undoubtedly will sit outside because a fan's seen it and they, want that kind of car, or that, they think they're going to go on an adventure and take it out with their mates. But reality is we're all so busy, like, coming up with road trips and getting a group WhatsApp together and then going to the Nürburgring. It's, for a lot of people, it's really unrealistic. Like, for me, I'm lucky because that is literally my job.
Yeah.
I am forced to go on adventures in shit cars.
if someone's got to do
and
it.
long may it live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did it all start with yourself then? Obviously, where did the passion for cars, where did it come from originally?
So it's definitely my mum. So I'm from just a very, very small family. My entire family, except for now, was me and my mum. My mum's German, so always grew up around German cars. My earliest memories of a car are mum's old green E21 BMW 316i that had a rust hole in the passenger footwell, and I remember just looking at the floor and just seeing the road going by, and she'd let me steer as a 6 or 7 year old going through the local town and stuff like that. And she was always just very, very happy to nourish and encourage my love of cars, and I'd always be able to recognize what a car was just from the rear tail lights and stuff like that. So I think I think you are born into liking certain things. Like, it's very rare that you'll find someone who's as passionate of cars as they are of football. It's either one or the other. Like, I like playing football. I liked playing football and never supported a team, and always had those really awkward conversations with people. Oh, what team do you support? It's like, I just like cars. And then they'd completely turn off, and I'll be like, yeah, we're not going to be friends anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No.
But yeah, just growing up with mum and her passion for cars. She's always been passionate. Her first car actually was a Carmen Ghia in Germany, and she was massively rear-ended and nearly died. But she loved that car. She also had a Porsche 944. When we went to Germany, we were driving an old Granada, and the 4-speed automatic gearbox broke, and then we went to a second-hand car dealership, and I just spotted this 944 in the corner. And then we drove that back to the UK, and that was like an amazing adventure. So interesting old cars have always been something that I've grown up with. And obviously just watching and obsessing over Top Gear, Fifth Gear, Driven. There are so many others, like just obscure channels and TV shows that came and went that I was always watching. Cars for me have always been like a constant.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you then live in Germany originally, or was it just your mum is German and you were born here?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, mum's German, born here, but I was brought up as a German kid living in the UK.
Wow, right.
So until the age of like 5 or so, my main language was German.
Was it really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then I went to primary school and then my English wasn't developing as quickly as it should have done. So Mum was like, okay, you're falling behind a little bit. So then we switched more to English.
Interesting.
But yeah, every summer and Christmas used to drive with Mum to Germany in whatever shit old car it was. And then I lived in Heidelberg for a year, did a year uni in Heidelberg as well. And yeah, part of me was thinking maybe I should end up living here at some point. But then, yeah, came back, did uni. And yeah, a few years later, got a job, and here we are.
Yeah. The rest is history.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you must have been with CT for some years then.
Yeah, I was with Car Throttle from September 2012. I started, and then it's pretty much like December, January 22. I quit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did my time.
Yeah. Sure.
But it was amazing. I learned so much, and Adnan, my former boss, very, very knowledgeable, especially when it comes to business, and he gave me a lot of freedom and just let me do my thing, really. Yeah. And I kind of fell into YouTube, although I always wanted to be in front of the camera because I'm inherently lazy and writing and typing and stuff is just so boring. If I can say it to a camera and just give a bit more of my personality, then that's what really excited me.
Sure.
Yeah.
So obviously when Adnan sold the company, was that then the point when maybe there's some frustrations there and that probably then spurred you on to eventually wanting to do this for yourself?
Yeah, exactly. So we were sold to Dennis Publishing in, I think, 2019, and then we were moved to an office in London, which was all very fancy and very nice, but we were sitting pretty much on the ground floor, no windows, and we were amongst editors for Auto Express and the likes, and there was like what was it, a cycling magazine and all that kind of stuff, and we were kind of all amongst it, and we were just trying to rub along. And the reason that we were bought by Dennis was because we were seen to be top gear for the Facebook generation, and we were supposed to breathe a bit of life into Dennis and show them how it's done on social media and stuff like that. But we were so hamstrung and so pigeonholed into something that we weren't, and we were given a manager, just a random lady who had no interest in cars whatsoever. And I remember on a daily basis pretty much arguing with her about, we're doing this because, and she said, no, you don't have the budget for that. And I'm like, give me the budget, I promise you it will be good. Yeah. And I remember arguing with her, it was during COVID times actually. I wanted £150 to buy an E39 530D that I'd been offered on Instagram, and she said no. So I went out and bought it anyway and did a video, and it did like 2 million views. Oh. And I was like, yeah, what's going on? Come on. Like,
Told you.
Yeah, we need to have a bit of a shake up here. But there were always so many frustrations, and it just wasn't what it once was. And Car Throttle really lost its spark, and you could tell like everyone there just... It just wasn't working, and we were trying to be pulled and pushed in different directions. And come and give us a hand with this Auto Express shoot or this. And it's like, we just want to concentrate on doing what we've been doing for 10 years. So leave us alone. And then I permanently made them leave me alone by quitting.
Yeah, that was a good shout. Yeah.
But I had spoken to Ethan and Jack extensively. Okay. By that time, Adnan had already left as well, and I basically said, "This is what I'm doing." And I said to Ethan, come with me. Yeah. Leave Car Throttle, come with me. I think we'll be all right. And he at the time had 2 kids, very young kids, and he said, I can't. And I said, I respect that. But one day I will employ you. Yeah. I
and
said
here
that
we go.
to him, and here we are. Yeah.
Amazing.
Sure.
Amazing.
At that point where you sort of announced that AutoAlex was a thing, I remember at the time following the channel and that sense of being overwhelmed, I suppose. Did that really play on your mind to the point where you thought, I can't do this?
I got messages. I was inundated with messages, and just seeing the views tick up. Every single view felt like more weight on my shoulders that I need to give this like the best go possible. And I hate disappointing people. So I was always thinking, if I'm not going to be weekly or regular, they're expecting this of me, and I don't want to be a flash in the pan. I want to make this my career, and I want to make friends and family proud. I want to make myself proud, and I want to make 15-year-old me super, super proud of what I can achieve. So it was a lot, and I remember saying to girlfriend at the time, wife now, that I don't know if I can do this. But yeah, she was so supportive, and I just got my head down. I remember spending pretty much all of my money on the videos, buying stuff. So, buying equipment or buying bits and bobs that we can make videos with, going to IKEA and buying bedding and getting a free van and, you know, putting a homeless man in a van and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's on a great path now and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I remember spending 500 quid at IKEA thinking, holy shit, like this is a lot of money. I don't know if I'll be able to recover from this.
Yeah.
And then the views followed. And I was like, okay, yeah, on YouTube, you've got to spend money to make money.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're spending money like water at the moment.
Well, that's it. That's it. All for the greater good. But I think the big thing with AutoAlex as well is helping people along their journeys. I think it's a big thing with yourself. Well, the motive with you all really is helping people in their journey. You know, with the whole, again, the van thing you just mentioned and the whole Matwood event. And I think people respect that whole. Yeah, you just want to help people.
Yeah,
and that's
because you know, without the audience, I would have no audience.
Yeah,
and then I would have no YouTube channel. So if I can help people along the way, then I will do that. Especially in the early days when there was a bit more time to do that. At the moment, because we're so series based and going away and stuff, it's a little bit more difficult. But speaking of Matwood, we're going to have our third Matwood event on the 23rd of November as well.
Wow.
So we land from Vietnam and 2 days later we're back into Matwood. We unfortunately lost Matt last year to cancer, but he completely outlived his prognosis. So I'm super happy, you know, in any small part that we helped in that. If you know, I can help people. You know, I've bought cars for friends and family and stuff like that. So it's good. Yeah, it's great being in this position and being able to just say yes
So
to as many things as possible. Yeah.
Good on you.
When you were at Car Throttle, obviously you mentioned that the sort of content creation being limited on what you can do or whatever, or them not agree with you. Was that BMW? Was that the one where you thought, you know, did you have a particular project that you pitched that maybe didn't go through? Or?
I think it was just the daily battle and always having these silly meetings, and the focus on money was my biggest issue. It's like, I don't think, you know, if I was told I don't think this series is going to do well, and I'm like, no, it will. It's like the money won't stack up, and I'm like, just give me the money. It's literally hundreds of pounds. So it was just always arguing, and it just always got in the way.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point where I thought, you know what, I can do it better. Yeah. And then here we are. But yeah, it was just, we just had this silly management and too many meetings. And then actually the turning point for me, I remember now, the turning point for me was when there were kind of rumblings of me leaving. Management always tried to give me a promotion. Promote me. It's like, now you're the manager of everyone. Like everyone at Car Throttle. And I was like, I don't want to manage people. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be out. I don't want to be HR. I don't want to tell people off or anything like that. This is not what I'm about. I'm crap at managing people. That's why I've got Rory. He manages me.
This is it. Yeah.
So the more they promoted me, the less attractive it all became. And the more I just wanted to have a factory reset.
Yeah.
So I think that was a turning point. I think BMW Gate was maybe just the start of something. Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, if you want to keep me, don't promote me.
That's it, exactly. Yeah.
Do you have like an end goal? One of the questions we always ask is, what does success look like to you?
Yeah.
Is it what you've built?
Yes.
On the road, what's the
success for me is being comfortable, being able to support friends and family, everyone to live well, and to give them the freedom, the financial freedom to do what they want and achieve their own dreams.
Yeah. That
That for me is like, I'd say we're here now.
Yeah.
Like everyone earns well from it. Everyone's super happy, super motivated to come in. I think if you asked any of the guys and you said, are you unhappy about anything? They probably would say, no, we're super happy, which for me is success.
Yeah. You mentioned that you might not be great at actually managing people. You clearly have a bit of an eye of what's going to work because you've built a great dynamic between the team.
Yeah.
Everybody seems like you've known each other that you know that your whole life, and you're like your best mates, and obviously everybody's passionate. But you clearly have a good eye of you'll work with us. You know.
Yeah, I think so. I think I can read people quite well, and I'm quite quick at being able to judge if a person is a good person.
Yeah.
So I would say everyone around us here are good people. They're hardworking people, and we all have the same goal of, you know, doing the best that we can. No one here is lazy.
Yeah.
And we all get along, and we all have similar personalities, and we just rip the piss out of each other.
Yeah.
No one here is particularly serious, but when it comes to work, we crack on and we get the job done.
Yeah.
We always get the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it does-
sorry.
Yeah, go on, no, go on.
It was apparently your last road trip when I think you finished at like 11:30 at night
Yeah.
to go on your road trip. You know, it's
Exactly,
like, right,
yeah.
we're finished now. We're going. We're leaving
Exactly
now.
right. Yeah.
It's no,
yeah.
let's go home, have a sleep off, and we'll carry on tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's
No, we've just got to crack on. Yeah.
24/7. Yeah.
Or
yeah.
just at the beginning of the previous video as well of Taylor and Rory, you can clearly see outside it's like early on in the day, and then they're like halfway through the video or whatever, it's pitch black outside. Like, you know, it's really late on now.
Yeah.
And they're rushing to get this Aston Martin finished.
Yeah.
So you can go.
Yeah. I think I got back from alignment. I think it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Gino from Geotech.
yeah. And I suppose that makes a difference. You've got people around you that are just, I suppose, friends and willing just to help you do whatever you need to get done to you know, allow your videos to go out. Really.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Sure.
And
sure.
the Porsche is mega as well.
It's cool, isn't it?
Great
Yeah, I
job,
really
yeah.
like that.
It's
I
looking
really
great,
do
great
like
job.
that. Yeah.
When you were doing the kit and the wheels, I thought, oh, I don't know, not sure how this is gonna. No, it looks.
Yeah, it does look
Looks
bollocks,
meant to be.
It sits really nice. I still don't have those bloody gas coilovers on there yet. I still need to get the top mounts for that.
Yeah.
But the way it is at the moment is great.
Yeah. And you had some of the Porsche staff at the museum. Like it as well. Yeah.
Oh, they loved it. Yeah, they came out. I think they were having like a smoking break or so, and then we were just chatting away in German. And I showed them the odometer, and then they really latched onto it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's so cool." You wait until I show them the 996, 387,000 miles.
That's crazy.
That's going to be wicked. Yeah,
That'll have to go back there then.
it probably will. Yeah.
Sure.
What was the favourite car in the museum for you?
Favorite car? So there was a 928 with 4 doors and 4 seats, and it had like suicide doors on it. That was really cool. That was really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if we really focused on that, but you know, my greatest loves are Carrera GT, Porsche 959. They for me are like poster cars.
Yeah.
Would I want to own one? I don't know, but I would like to just experience it.
Yeah. What are the Carrera GTs like now? What are they?
Oh,
over £1 million
Aston-
quid.
Yeah, I
on
think they're like 1.4 or
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Which is bonkers.
Big
Put it this
money.
way, I think if you had bought one probably 4 or 5 years ago, I think you might be fairly pleased with how it's done.
Yeah, I think they were 400 or 500 grand.
right.
Yeah. I mean, I only bought 7 at the time, so
Yeah, that's fine. That's it. That's
So
it.
they've only doubled since then. But it's
yeah.
probably a good job that not anybody could go out and buy them, because that can kill you. Like that's
Well,
a,
it has.
That's a
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
done.
proper
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
And we had the same conversation with Taylor last week, but you just can't buy those cars anymore. They just don't make them. You know, a V10 manual, rear-wheel drive. You know, it's just what a recipe that's been stitched together.
Exactly.
it's like they did go in the museum. Can it kill them? Yeah.
exactly.
Double tick.
But what an impressive place that Porsche. We went earlier
Yes. Yeah, we
this
did.
year.
Oh, wicked.
And oh, what a place! It's just, I get the feeling it changes as well. So between
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching last night actually a Haggerty video with Larry Chen. Larry Chen. You know, the photographer, and he was going around with the curator of the museum and like the storage place as well. And the storage guy was actually showing that 928 with the 4 doors and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I saw that actually in the Porsche museum like 2 months ago or 1 month ago or whatever. So they do switch them out quite often, I think.
Yeah, that's good because that means every time you go, it's a different story.
Yeah,
you know, not just a museum. That
Exactly
stays
right.
the
Yeah,
same.
it does change.
Yeah, good.
You forget as well at what, and they're even. It's mad now that the range of cars that Porsche do.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
And sometimes as well, I do look at it and go, they've got the Taycan, then they've got the Panamera, and I'm like, the same car, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like it's not, but it's like the same sort of purpose. You can get both as a saloon or an estate.
Don't say the E word.
Yeah, no, but do you know what I mean? Like, but then they are looking at. I don't know if they've actually gone through this, but aren't they looking at actually giving customers the option of having like an engine or a electric?
He's done it.
He's done it wrong. Yeah,
Sure.
sorry.
Yeah.
I see where they are, aren't they? They're looking at like
I think they're basically the
dabbling.
Taycan will be available with.
Yeah.
I don't know, with the petrol engine. That's
Okay, that's
rumours.
news to me. I don't really follow
No.
modern car news. To be
No,
honest.
no, yeah.
This is a good thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
we're
blame
going in the right direction,
Yeah.
hopefully. But you're right. I mean, Porsche has had a hand in many cars. You know, Audi RS2,
Yeah.
the Mercedes 500e, and all that
Yeah,
kind of stuff. So.
yeah. Because even I thought, I was like, why is that in here? Surely that should be like sacrilege.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
no,
yeah,
they
yeah.
obviously, yeah.
Also, I hate to bang on about it, but the Jaguar V6, that was originally a Porsche developed engine in the
wow.
80s, and then
Really?
they were like, no, we don't want that anymore. We don't want a V6, and then they sold it to Ford.
Was that one too reliable then?
It was probably too reliable, yeah. Too powerful, yeah.
Yes. No, we can't have it.
We don't have this back for recalls.
Whilst we're on the topic of Porsche, there was a moment, and I think probably a couple of years ago, you bought a certain Macan, black Macan.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Black
the
Macan, yeah.
topic is, so we've both got one. Both cars that our other halves drive. But so mine is probably a similar age to what yours was. But I kept feeling at the time it probably wasn't well received. Was that the case?
No, what gave you that feeling?
I don't know. Just certain
was
vibes.
it all
I was
the
getting.
negative comments
Yeah.
that came with it? Yeah. People just don't like me. Don't like seeing me drive nice cars.
No,
Yeah.
because at the point where you'd done well, the channel was stable.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a, you know what, I'm gonna go and treat myself.
Yeah,
moment.
it wasn't even me
Yeah.
saying go and treat myself.
Yeah.
It was Rory and Taylor.
Yeah,
They're
right.
the ones who partly ruined my life with that Macan. They said go treat yourself, and I never ever live above my means.
No.
If I'm driving a car, it's because I can afford it.
Sure.
And at the point, the Macan was, I think I paid 28.5, and that for me is the most I've ever. No, it's not.
Rephrase.
Yeah. The Porsche 911, that's a different kettle of fish,
Yeah.
but it was, at the time it was the most amount I'd ever paid for a car.
Sure.
And yeah, I kind of fell in love with it. And also, at the time, we were like, we need a video this week.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't buy this car, then we're in the shit. So I'm going to buy this car and I'm going to hopefully fall in love with it. I was really enamored by it and everything, but always at the back of my head, in my mind was like, is this really an Alex car? And I always knew it's not really a me car.
Yeah.
Because it is quite flashy. It's an SUV. It's got a 3-litre V6 twin turbo with 340 brake horsepower. Do I need any of those things? No. I'm up and down the M4. I like to fly incognito. And sure enough, after I think 2 or 3 weeks, I was like, I've made a big mistake.
Yep.
But we had a video.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second biggest mistake was, releasing that video and everyone seeing it. And yeah, people just didn't take kindly to it. And maybe they saw through the bullshit that this really isn't an Alex car. And maybe we were just releasing that video because we needed a video. And yeah, it's just one of those things.
Shame.
So I lived with it for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months or so. And then I bought the car that I should have always bought, which is a G31 530 diesel touring BMW.
Yeah.
And I've had it for over a year. I've done nearly 20,000 miles on it. It's got a massive crack in the windscreen, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I can nearly get 40 to the gallon. In the Macan as well, I was getting like
horrendous.
22.
They're horrendous.
And I'm like, what's going on?
Even if you try,
Yeah.
you
And this is
can't.
the funny thing. So yours was 17, 18. Ours is
Yeah.
an 18 plate. Yours is like a
23.
It's
They've
still,
not got any better.
Yeah, it's still exactly the
They're
same.
horrific.
I know.
Also, the size in there, it is literally, it's just a jumped up hatchback.
Yes.
The boot is okay, but
Yeah.
it's fairly small.
Yeah.
When you look at the size of it, like it looks big from the outside. You get in and it's literally a hatchback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, baby seat as well. This
Yes.
is stuff that I've got to think about these days.
Yep.
I tried to put a baby seat, even in my seating position. I've got hobbit legs. It's touching the back of the baby
No,
seat, and
yeah.
I'm like,
What?
Yeah.
something's not wrong here. Like
Yes.
maybe the rear seat slides back.
Yeah.
Like, how is this even a thing these
Yeah.
days?
I can echo
hear
that. I've got a 4-month-old now, so this car was bought for baby.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right.
You're an idiot.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's
Did
it.
you not see the video?
I saw
man?
the video. I thought, yes, I want that. But
It's because
literally-
it sounds nice.
Yeah.
So you're right. Push chair, the boot's done. Full.
Yeah.
The car, you've got the Isofix base thing in the seat, passenger seat all the way forward.
Yeah.
Luckily, my wife's short, but that's another thing. But you just couldn't live out of it. So
It's just not a very versatile car.
yeah,
No.
It's got crap MPG.
Yeah.
It's small. And also, for me especially, I'm going up and down the motorway. I could literally be in a transit van. It doesn't matter what I'm driving. I'm still driving at the same speed.
It's a wealthy wives' car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
For me, it's a stay-at-home mum.
Yeah.
Not even a stay-at-home because you can't get the kids in
Yeah.
it. So forget that.
We've just devalued every single one now. So it's time to get rid of them.
Shit.
No,
Buy a BMW.
No, I like it. I
Buy,
like it.
buy a G series.
I will
BM.
admit though, I thought the same. I think this about like cars like X4s. They slope back to SUVs.
Yeah.
I don't get the point in them if you're buying it for sort of like that purpose. It's great for the two in the front. like the X4, the X6, those platforms. Have you ever sat in the back of those for like a good amount of time?
No.
You feel awful.
Yeah.
Like they clearly just went, oh yeah, really, really nice, yeah. And the back, oh don't worry, just stick 3 seats in it. Forget about it. And you have no room. It feels like
Just buy an X5.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't buy an X5.
But they're
Buy
everywhere.
a 5 Series Touring.
That's
Yes.
it. Yes.
I also had an X5. It was a 2014 or 2015. I also had that for 2 months. And I was like, this is shit.
There's a pattern here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, it is massive. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's massive. But I was getting like nearly almost 30 mpg. And I was like, hold on, this is a 3-litre diesel. It should be doing better than this. And also the interior on that was shocking. It was really built for the Americans and it shows. It rattles and it's just big and cumbersome. And I was just like, I like driving. I enjoy driving. And I really enjoy driving the 5 Series.
Yeah.
I love driving the Macan, don't get me wrong. But when can I put my foot down?
Yeah.
It's like literally when you come out here, you do that little wiggly road.
Yeah.
And I've got 30 seconds of fun. And then I'm doing 10 mpg.
Oh, yeah.
And
On the
then I'm
cold
angry.
engine.
So I recently bought a Boxster GTS, the 4-litre one, and now I am
4 litre or 4 cylinder.
4 litre.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I always scratch my head like a 2-litre Porsche, 4-cylinder Porsche. No such thing. No such thing. In my mind, they're not. No such thing. They don't exist.
It's the paperwork.
And it sort of has got me questioning the reason why we've got them. And it was a bit like we need a bigger car. We don't need a bigger car, but we need a practical car. It's all-wheel drive. It can do pretty much everything. If we wanted to take it, we did a little bit of a road trip in it. You know, it's great for what we need. But then now I've got that, which is a toy. I don't really need to have that as a toy.
So question. Why didn't you get a 3-litre diesel V6 Cayenne?
Yes, correct. Yeah, I definitely should have. Well, because it doesn't sound that nice when you start it up.
So tell what Louis is.
My neighbours won't be going. No.
Yeah,
that's why.
You are such a tart, aren't you?
Yeah.
Impulsive tart.
Yes, I am an impulsive tart. Yeah, 100%. So now I've got 2 of these great toy, and which I bought at the wrong time of the year, and then this non-practical practical car that's terrible on fuel.
Yeah.
And then you only you really realize when you get in the box, then you're like, this is using like no fuel. How is the Macan? I don't know. I get it. It's heavy and all-wheel drive and whatever, but they did. Yeah, I know we're rambling on about it, but yeah, that generation they were just awful on fuel. Horrendous.
Yeah, it's bad. So I'm out of that now. So I'm happy. Yeah.
Stick to the B&W.
Yeah. Enough about Macans.
Yeah.
But I do like it.
We've bored everyone to death
Yes.
with it now. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Now, Talking Shop wouldn't be possible without our title sponsor, Eclipse Diagnostics. If you work on commercial vehicles, vessels, or machinery, you need Jaltest, the UK's leading multi-brand diagnostic tool from Eclipse. Plug it in, run a scan, and you'll get the OEM fault code, the components linked to the issue, and a clear step-by-step guide to fix it. No head scratching, just results. And it's not limited to 1 or 2 brands. Jaltest covers all manufacturers and models. So whatever rolls, sails, or shows up at your door, you're covered. It also goes beyond diagnostics with dealer-level functionality, ECU programming, calibrations, DPF regens, and loads more. Plus a huge library of wiring diagrams, repair manuals, and OEM technical data. Tightening torques, reference measurements, the lot. So you can get the job done right first time. With Eclipse, you're backed by world-class technical support when you need it most. Enquire today and quote code TALKINSHOP to get a free cable saver with your diagnostic order. Training at your premises also included. Thanks, Eclipse. Now back to the show.
Obviously, with the channel starting up, you've mentioned Mike Brewer, but you've mentioned how supportive he was. Was there a lot of other people at the time going, yeah, go for it, do it, and sort of helped you on your journey?
Yeah, pretty much everyone I spoke to, actually. I mean, Mike was he was helpful, and he also believed in me so much that he said, if you need money, I will give you money to start the channel.
Wow. What a nice guy.
I never took his money because it just worked out, and I would never take his money anyway. But you know, when someone that I've been watching for like 20, 25 years or so says that, and he's a proper big dog, I was like, okay, I should probably just give it a bloody good go. But yeah, friends and family, everyone, and by that time as well, I had, I don't know what it was, like 150,000 followers on Instagram. So I was like, if I can even translate 10% of those people, then I'd be super happy. And I was hoping at the end of the year that I'd maybe have like, I can't remember what my target was. It was either like 10 or 50,000 subs by the end of the year. Then I'd be satisfied, because I'd still be getting money from freelancing for Car Throttle and Auto Trader. So Auto Trader at the time actually tried to get me full time there. And then the more they tried to get me full time, the more I kind of thought, maybe I should really go it alone, because they believe in me as well and they want me. So yeah, it just all worked out. And like I said at the beginning of this podcast, within 2 or 3 weeks I was at 300,000 subs. And yeah, before, by the second video, I'd already had the first 100,000 play button sent to me. And it was just like mental.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I never expected it.
Yeah.
Never ever expected it.
No.
But it got picked up everywhere, like in America and stuff. And James Pumphrey even messaged me from Donut, and he said, "Yeah, you started a movement."
Yeah.
Because then he left, and then other people left Donut, and yeah.
Did you get much of a following from Germany then? Like a lot of people know.
No, following from Germany is quite
Okay.
small actually.
Do they even have like a bit? Because obviously we're mad on it over here. There's loads of car journalists and YouTubers, etc. But what's it like? Do you know if there's much of a trend? in Germany?
So in Germany, I'd say the biggest YouTuber is a guy called JP Performance.
Okay.
So JP has like a tuning shop, and he's kind of got it's in Hamburg. I think I've been there before, and he's got like either side of the road. He's got like his big kind of tuning shop with dyno and everything like that. On the other side, he's got Boost Burger, like a burger joint that people come to, like thousands of people every single week. So he's built himself a brand, and he does daily vlogs.
Yeah.
Every single vlog will get 500,000 views. Every single one. And he's just so interesting and so knowledgeable that you just really get like sucked into his world, and you're like, he's so cool. He's like the coolest man in Germany.
And shares that passion.
He does.
for
Yeah.
it as well. Yeah.
And then there's a few others as well. There's like Halle 77. It's like a similar sort of thing to JP, but like a smaller version of it, and a few others. But JP Performance is like, I've met him before. He's great.
Yeah.
Do you think because of us losing the Grand Tour, Top Gear, all these sort of well-known car programs, that sort of helped people want to recreate something similar? Because it's certainly the way I can see the AutoAlex channel it is new age Top Gear, really. The sort of relationships you have, the laughs you have, that is what we used to watch 5-10 years ago on Top Gear.
Just that you're actually doing the mechanics. It's like when they've done like a full build, like they did on the with the Aston, the Maserati, and the Jag. It's like, this is what these are my modifications. I was like, no, you didn't do that.
Exactly.
I can half believe that.
Yeah, we've seen you with a hammer. That didn't happen.
You told the man to do it.
Yeah.
So actually, funny story. So you can hear the sounding. I don't know if it picks up on the mic,
Might do.
but that is our landlord. That's Trev.
Okay.
And Trev was actually instrumental in creating some of the Top Gear cars.
No way.
So was it the Fiat Panda limousine?
Yes.
So he helped build
hilarious.
that. He helped build that.
That's great. Really? Wow, I didn't realise that.
So we've come full circle now.
Yeah, sure. You are literally working with him. Yeah,
I don't employ him. I pay him to actually be here.
Yeah, that you never see those anymore. My dad always goes on about it when he goes to New York, that back in the day it was cheaper to get a limo than it would be a yellow a cab. Yeah, it's crazy. You'd literally never see them anywhere now. And I think that was the episode, wasn't it? Like, let's bring back the limo. Hilarious. Who did he take to the an awards
Chris
ceremony?
Miles, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
so funny.
And was it Lamar was in another one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to front.
Yeah.
That was it. Saab.
Yeah.
James's. Was it
That was
James's?
it,
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was that MG, that old, was it ZR, the old two.
Oh, the MGF.
That was it. Yeah, and again, the golden era. But I think these days, genuinely, I think this is the new age of what we used to watch.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no,
Nice of you
definitely
to say.
so. Yeah,
And I think people on YouTube, the audience on YouTube, wants to see more of the nitty gritty. Top Gear was very, very entertainment based. Sunday, 8 p.m, BBC Two. You could sit in front of the TV with your family, and you'd know that millions of people would be watching at exactly the same time. And there's a really nice sense of belonging with that.
Yeah.
And now we've kind of all grown up and moved away from mainstream TV, and now we watch what we want when we want, and we consume our own media when we want to as well. So there are so many different niches that we are trying to fill the gap with every kind of niche. Buy car, fix car, road trip car. And then we've got the 3 or 4 friends doing it together as well. So everyone can kind of relate to either me or Taylor or Tom or Rory in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned Taylor. I mean, he told us the story last week of how you guys met, and it's just a bit of a like, wow, really? You know, it's just been the right place, the right time. But do you think, obviously Taylor coming on board now is helped sort of broaden the channel, and I suppose the relationship that you guys have got between you, the laughs and the humour.
Yeah,
that's
massively,
really,
massively. I mean, if it wasn't for Taylor, there wouldn't be a Disco 2 on the ramp, for example.
Yeah.
Like I spent a lot of my uni years with my best friend Gareth, working on cars in alleyways and stuff and messing around with them when we were like 20, 21, and we've done that through the years. But Taylor is a trained mechanic. Yeah. He's very hands-on. If a car breaks, I will always know that I'll be able to rely on Taylor to fix it, which enables us to buy the shittest cars of, you know, the shittest version of a good car.
Yeah. I'm sure he loves you for that.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. He does. But I mean, he gets cars as well, so he's very happy.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely helped broaden the scope of the channel. I genuinely don't know which direction we would have taken had we not met Taylor. I guarantee we wouldn't be in a workshop like this. Would we be happier? Don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah,
it doesn't really, matter thinking about. But
I was amazed to learn that he hadn't been behind a camera before the channel.
That video.
Yeah.
You know, so I think, and it definitely comes across in the comments. It's so natural behind the camera.
Yeah.
You know, camera turns on and it just.
Yeah, I mean, the first time anyone saw him, he was wearing a Burger King hat.
Yes. Yeah, I remember opening the doors.
That really set the scene for Taylor. Yeah.
Do you know what? It is weird because I remember watching that video, and you don't realise that at that point you hadn't known each other for that long.
No, yeah.
I think that's how natural it was.
Second or third time we'd met.
Yeah.
We'd met once at the Ace Cafe a few years before, and there's a selfie of us. And then obviously he sold me Barney, the 330i Touring. And then I think a couple of weeks later we went back.
Yeah.
And then just kept on going back and back and back.
Because I'm a sucker for retro BMWs.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I think we all are.
Oh yeah.
He says driving to new Porsche.
Yeah. Do you know what as well? It is weird. Yeah. I don't buy, like, I definitely back in the day would look at the box and go, it's not a real Porsche. That's not a real Porsche. I don't like, I go hairdresser's car. And then I've bought what I used to. It's weird. I have sort of changed recently. Yeah, I always used to like SUVs. What do I want them for? Yeah. Like, that's what,
because you're a tart.
Yeah. I've literally bought what I always used to sort of slag off, if you like. I've ended up in both of them. Oh, damn.
My tastes have changed as well.
Yeah.
So it does really evolve. And, a car I think about now, not wanting to own, maybe in 2 years, I'll be like, shit, I really want to own one.
Yeah.
Like, you've changed, man.
Yeah.
But that's okay, yeah.
What is it like? I was going to ask you, is it getting harder? But what is it actually like trying to buy these older cars now? Because, well, they're not making that. That's a long, you're having to buy, like, Taylor's BMW is 40 years old.
Yeah.
Where are you getting them? Like, how is that? How do you find?
So a lot of the time, cars will fall into our laps. And last week, for example, actually 2 instances. Last week, I was messaged once on WhatsApp by a man who I'd spoken to, I think it was January, February or so this year. And he said, I've got this purple Range Rover. Do you want to buy it? It's one of one. It owes me 3. You can have it for 3. And I'm like, okay.
Yes.
So we bought that. We've done a V2 episode on it. It's done very well because I've always kind of thought maybe I'd like to own an L322 Range Rover at some point.
In purple?
No, I didn't even know they made them in purple, to be honest. But yeah, it's always been an itch that I've wanted to scratch, and it fell into my lap. And I'm a firm believer of everything happens for a reason. Yep. Massive believer in fate. And then the very next day I was going through an edit, the Dream Cars edit, just in the office there. And I got an Instagram from a man saying, I've got the UK's highest mileage Porsche 911. Yeah. Do you want to buy it? And I was like, shit, here we go again. Yeah. So I was like, Taylor, jump in. Right, we're going to go collect this car.
To that?
You're saying no, but you're typing yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that was actually a car that I tried to buy 2 weeks previously because I'd been messaged on Instagram again by dozens of people saying, have you seen what's on Auto Trader? And I just got to it too late.
Yeah.
And the lady said, sorry, it's sold. And then the new owner was like, do you want to buy it? He didn't even know who I was. He posted that Porsche because he's got like 6 996s. He posted it on eBay. And then as soon as the listing went live, someone messaged him on eBay Messenger saying, AutoAlex is looking for one of these, or he wanted to buy that exact car. Why don't you message him? He happened to message me. I was on my phone, just checked my message requests, and there it was.
Yeah.
So massive, again, fate.
It's come back to me. That was the phone call. I watched one of the recent ones. It was the phone call you had in the car going somewhere, wasn't it? Where you phoned them, and they said, she said, "Oh,
yeah." When I was buying my pristine condition EP3 Type R. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a great car. That.
So it's pretty. You know what? Again, coming back to that chemistry earlier, it's the moment where it's up on the ramp and you're all smacking the back bumper. Rust is just falling
That's
everywhere.
Probably the worst car that we've ever seen. Yeah. It can be fixed. Does it deserve to be fixed?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No. It's done high mileage, 186,000 miles. It needs a full respray as well. So by the time we get everything done, we're looking at like $6 or $7 grand.
Yeah.
At which point I could buy a really nice one with lower mileage. So we're going to pull the engine, gearbox and seats out and put it in something a bit silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good excuse.
Yeah, to answer your question in a roundabout way, sorry, a lot of the cars fall into our laps. We get offered loads of cars on a daily basis on Instagram and wherever else, Facebook Messenger and all that kind of stuff.
Spoiled for choice then in a way.
Yeah, really, yeah. But it's quite dangerous because you/me/us say yes to too many things, which is why we've got a paddock full of shit.
Yeah.
a storage unit full of nice stuff. And
Right.
all of these cars knocking about as well.
Do you have like a holy grail project? Like if there was one car, do you have one where you're like,
So again, it kind of relates back to, for me, attainable cars and attainable content. And I don't want to go out and buy, a
Bugatti Chiron as metal?
anything like that. That doesn't interest me. As soon as I do that, people are going to switch off.
Yeah.
Case in point, the Ferrari 360 that I used to own. Bought it. I was like, oh my God. It was on the DVD cover of Clarkson's DVD, Christmas thing. I can't remember what it was called, Head to Head or something like that. Driven by Clarkson, owned by a criminal who crashed it. It's a cat B, C, D, all of the cats. It's like really, really written off. And I posted the video and we managed to get it started. And I was like, million views, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And then it didn't get a million views. And I was like, okay. I am probably being seen to be living above my means. Also, do I really love that car? Was it a poster on my bedroom? No.
You loved
there
it
was
that
a poster
much?
of an E30.
Yeah, you
on
loved
my
it that
bedroom.
much. You backed it into a toolbox.
Yeah, everything's scripted though. So yeah. No, that was a good time. Yeah, we did get a video out of it. To be fair, I don't know what happened there. I just had a bit of a brain fart, and also the brakes didn't work. So
that was
what did
not-
I expect? Also, Paul Dips, who's owned it now. I don't know if you've seen what's happened to it. Yeah, so obviously the rear hatch came up, but then he's also shown me another video of CCTV in his unit of him crashing it into a parked car.
Okay.
Front end.
Right.
That car is cursed. It needs to go in the bin. It needs to be set on fire.
It's another category.
But yeah, the video didn't do as well as I expected. So yeah, and I never really loved it. In terms of kind of holy grail at the moment, it's all, like I said, stuff that people can go out and buy. Like that £7,000 Porsche 911. I'm really excited about that. That for me is kind of holy grail because I'm taking a car that is so leggy with 387,000 miles. It's rotten. It's going to get fixed up, given a new lease of life, and I'm going to turn that into a 996 GT3 replica.
Nice.
We're going to respray it ourselves yellow, not in the unit. We have a mate down the road with a.
I've seen you with a rattle can.
I'm a dab hand with a rattle can. I've had plenty of practice, but it's just taking old unloved cars and giving them a new lease of life. That for me is a holy grail. Yeah,
Love
buying from Copart supercars and stuff will never be holy grail because I've never wanted to be a supercar owner.
Yeah.
Sure.
They don't seem. They do. For me, I obviously love them. Seem to watch every video when they bring it out. Like when the McLaren released the trailer for the W1, I'm like, wow,
What's the W?
yeah, exactly to you. But I'm like, whoa. But they do seem like so unobtainable that I'm almost not interested in them because it's just silly.
Yeah.
Like, and this just shows how much money some people have. But to be able to drive a car that's worth millions and not even have to worry about what if the car in front throws a nasty stone up, or it's bonkers. Or I curb the wheel or whatever. I just it just doesn't seem real to me.
No.
So therefore, I'm not that interested. It's like Lamborghinis. I don't really get Lamborghinis. For me, I think they're ugly. I know it's going to sound awful. I don't think they sound great, but I think they're ugly and they just look stupid.
Yeah.
and again unobtainable because you spend like 250 grand on an SUV. You're
Yeah.
telling me you're going to take that off road, take the kids to school? Like what? And you that much
Yeah.
money to spend 200? Yeah, sorry, I'm ranting again. But
So you've got one on order?
no, yeah, of course. So if I once had the money, naturally, then I would go with what I said I shouldn't do. I don't share that. I do find Matt Armstrong's videos amazing. I watch them all. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I do find them stupidly unobtainable and therefore not as interested.
Yeah.
And the sports car.
Yeah,
That's the thing
exactly.
for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, older stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff with a bit of history and a story to tell. That's what I really, really love.
Mm.
Yeah, and high mileage stuff.
Oh,
It's so
yes.
interesting.
Yeah.
I've built my career on high mileage cars.
Yeah. Well, Miles.
Miles. Yeah, Miles the high
So
The
mileage
man
hero.
himself. Yeah.
Is it bullshit then? When everybody gets in the car, like I do, I get like mileage guilt. I
Yeah.
feel awful putting mileage on cars.
That's kind of what I thought with the Macan as
Yeah.
well. The more I drive it, the less it's going to be worth.
yeah.
And at that point, I was like, why am I putting miles on it? Buy something that's designed to put miles on, like a diesel.
Yeah.
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 Well, Miles was a previous channel car, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was sort of another series there, and then it got sold, and then you bought it back.
Yeah.
When you'd started the
I
channel.
bought it back on the podcast, a very early AutoAlex podcast.
Yes,
Yeah,
in fact, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it still lives today.
Yeah, it still lives. I'm not going to sell miles. Every time I look at it, I'm like, maybe I should sell miles, but then it could fall into the wrong hands, be left outside, not be driven, and then it will get scrapped.
Yeah, well, it did, didn't it?
Skoda.
Yeah, Skoda
Yes,
Octavia
yeah.
with 467,000 miles on the clock now.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Every single episode, and bearing in mind we did like 12 episodes on Car Throttle, did in excess of 1 million views. The one where we actually opened up the engine and had a look inside, the rocker cover, that's done like 4-point-something million views. It's the car that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
We resprayed it, new suspension, a VRS interior, everything. It's dog shit slow. No one really likes it, but this is Miles, and that helped build my career and get me known as the king of the shitbox.
Yeah.
Quote
Do
unquote.
you know it's like he's your rescue dog. He's a rescue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the best thing about that as well is that I swapped that car for a winch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sealy gave me a winch for another project that we completely failed at.
Yeah.
And then I said to the owner of This Is Your Garage, I want to know more about that car because he was driving it to and from work. And then I mentioned a winch and he said, I'll take the winch. And then we swapped. Yeah.
Brilliant. That's how it's done.
So
And then-
that's one of my best swaps ever.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
If you truth then is, I suppose it shows that if you look after them, they will go forever.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The car manufacturers must love the UK. We spoke about this previously, but the whole plates thing, because no other real country has number plates that show years of cars. Like we're so reg plate snobs over here
Yeah.
that they must love us that we're like, oh, I can't keep my car, it's 3 years old now, let's get rid of it.
Yeah.
Then you start to think like I'm thinking more recently, as cars have become so much more reliable, like who cares about warranty? Like it's a great thing to have, but in reality these cars are going for ages, especially if you buy like a Beamer.
Yeah.
They're here forever.
Yeah.
And I always say always about Porsche, 75% of all Porsches ever manufactured are still on the road.
Is that right?
That's
Oh, that's cool.
insane
That's really cool. Yeah.
statistic, but it just shows you how reliable they are.
Yeah.
And if you love them and keep...
Oh, 100%.
Take
Yeah,
care
if
of
you
them.
keep, well, I would say if you keep to the service intervals, but don't do that because many new car manufacturers say, oh, every 20,000
it's
miles is
shocking.
fine. And you're like, what are you meant to?
I know.
Yeah.
Honestly, on mine, on my M3, I looked at the service. I saw it was a year old. I'm thinking, service light's not come on yet. And it says it's done another 15,000 miles for the service history. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
What person's going? Yeah, that'd be fine after 25,000
Yeah.
miles.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
It's absolutely
ridiculous.
crazy.
So, do you think maybe they're doing that in such a way to let cars develop problems and then throw them away and
Oh,
buy a new
100%.
one?
Yeah. I mean, I would say modern cars these days are white goods.
Yeah.
They've only got a shelf life,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
mobile phones, they've got a shelf life of, I don't know, 6-7 years these
Yeah.
days in some instances. And then you chop them in, lots of finance and everything, and then they go into the trade, and then they get scrapped and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But the older cars, don't make them like they used to. But people cherish older cars because people like me, car enthusiasts, we know that they've probably had quite a hard life. They've worked hard all of their lives, and we want to keep them going. So we will be kinder to them, and we have more mechanical sympathy with something that is a bit old and a bit shit versus something that looks all nice and shiny. Like, on your driveway, for example. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think
I'm guilty to drive. I feel awful
exactly,
driving it. No,
yeah.
I can't take it out. It's slightly wet on the road. Or,
and also
yeah.
people who buy new cars like new cars, right?
Yeah.
So they do chop them in quite a lot. So
Yeah.
I don't think people look after the cars particularly well because they know after 3 years,
Yeah.
they're going to get a new one anyway.
Yeah.
Like, all these finance deals and stuff, you know, you get kids buying M140s and whatever else, and stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 tunes. And, you know, the warranty company doesn't know anything about it. After 3 years, take all of the tunes off. They've not been serviced. They've been ragged about. And then they go into general public. And then, you know, people are surprised when the engine blows up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've stopped buying. I always used to like get a brand new car. I haven't done that for the last few cars now. Like, don't like them anyway. Yeah, you just lose an absolute fortune on them.
Yeah.
But I have started to buy older and older and older.
Yeah.
And
He's
especially
learning.
now,
So he's spending time with you,
I am getting older.
But you know what? It's like again, with something we always talk about. But you get a new car now, and you feel like you are a fighter pilot. Speed limit warning off, lane change off, change that. And by the time you've actually done that, you're 5 minutes into getting the
Alex
car.
doesn't even know. Alex doesn't
exactly.
What are you talking about?
Honestly, it's ridiculous.
Different language.
Yeah.
And no buttons as well. It takes
Yeah.
me so long to figure out anything, and then I just get pissed off with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so
Just drive it.
irritating.
Yeah. And then they do. The car has the audacity to go, no. You won't be changing the aircon. You've got to look at the road for the next 20 seconds. You know, so you want to just turn the climate control off.
Yeah.
But then, I did say on the podcast with Taylor, like somebody said to me recently, yeah, Louis, did you not know there's a button on the steering wheel? You can talk to it and tell it to turn it off. I'm like, what?
That's not a car. That's a computer then. Isn't it?
Yeah,
that's
it's just
it.
tech, isn't it? Tech on wheels, which is just such a turn off.
Yes, yeah.
What's your thoughts to the car community now? Because I think times of old, it was car enthusiasts, I can't speak, all come together. They share the same passion and experience for the car. But these days, it seems to be quite sour out there. You've got people, you know, what do you like them for? They're rubbish, and all of a sudden that can create a bit of a, you know, an atmosphere, if you like. But have you seen it change?
That's social media, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it can be so vitriolic.
Yeah.
And people just love to hate and try and bring you down. And, you know, if you buy a car and do certain mods, then, you know, some people will like it, but overall people will hate. Yeah. It's always the people who are angry that shout the loudest.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to get caught up in that and then just, you know, just get really unhappy with your car because you've shown it off online, and then people are like, oh no, that looks shit because X, Y, Z. Yeah. And then it changes your mind and mentality, and you think, oh, it does look shit.
Yeah.
So people can be like really harsh. So I would say, you know, with social media expanding so much, TikTok, everything else like that, we consume so much media, and it's so easy just to tell people that you don't like them.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot of hate. But when you go to a car show and you meet people, you chat to people, and you can see how passionate everyone is, then that's completely the other side of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really get the keyboard. We get loads of keyboard warriors, but when we meet them, invariably, they're just so positive and just, again, good people. We've got a really good community of like really nice people that love cars for the right reasons.
Yeah, sure. Does it affect you when you do see some comments that are just unwanted? You know, how does it sort of affect you?
Yeah, I mean, it can kind of change your mood. It kind of depends on what mood you're in already.
Yeah.
But the older I get and the more time I want to spend at home, you know, with wife and daughter and stuff like that, the less attention I pay. And then sometimes, you know, I'll look at a comment, I'll be like, you know, that's good constructive criticism, and I will take that on board.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like I said, people are just really mean because they want to get a rise out of you and a reaction.
Yeah.
And interestingly, actually, I've been seeing, you know, we've been doing all of these series recently, and it's been really good. People have really enjoyed it. And I've been reading quite a few comments now from people saying, a few months ago, I think it was one person in particular, a few months ago, I was really horrible in the comments. I was going through a really bad time, and I just want to apologize.
Oh, wow.
Like, what you're doing now is fantastic, and don't take it to heart. I was just, you know, just in a really bad place. And I'm like, do you know what? Fair play.
Yeah.
And also, you have to remember, people in the comments, you know, they're watching you living your best life. Lots of people want to do that kind of stuff. So if they call you a piece of shit, or they say what you're doing is terrible and that you're a bad person, you always, always, always have to remember, what are they going through? Are they depressed? Are they ill? You know, what's their family life like? Sure. A lot of people just want to make you feel as bad as they do. So you can't really take it to heart. But sometimes it does get to you, and then it does, you know, you read 100 really nice comments, you read one, and then you forget all of the 100 good ones.
Yeah.
So it's taken me years, actually literal years, to not get too bogged down by that one negative comment.
Yeah.
Because there always will be, because, you know, people have got lives that they might not want to have at the moment. So
Yeah. It was quite refreshing. Recently, we've met some people who, like, for us, we watched as kids, you know, growing up on the telly and stuff, and to see that actually they're still quite bothered about it. Because you do look at these people, you think, well, it must literally just be water off a duck's back for you, because, you know, who cares? You know, who's that guy in the comments? Just, you know, you've been doing it for years, you've been on the telly, you're so famous. To actually see, it's still
absolutely
refreshing, but also sad.
It is, but it's human nature, isn't it? Everyone wants to be liked and respected, and everyone wants to feel that what they're doing and spending their life's work doing is helping people.
Yeah.
And then when that gets taken away from you, you're like, oh shit. You know, it's frustrating, because people don't see how much we put into everything that we do.
Yeah.
So
and they don't have to watch it.
They don't have to watch it. No, they don't have to watch it.
Do you know what? There's so much crap on social media, but I don't feel the need to go on every and just go, you know what, this is crap.
Yeah.
I just go, crap, next one. Do you know what I mean? I just don't.
But some people just go on a social media rampage and just try and bring you down.
That's it.
I just don't use. In fact, to be honest with you, I have recently deleted. I re-downloaded it, which I sort of want to shoot myself for. But it is become this super toxic place. Or if it's not toxic, you're just doom scrolling.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
Oh, you can easily lose.
We're talking about Tinder.
Yeah. No.
Does she watch it?
So I was just thinking, she'll never watch this. Don't worry, she'll never see this. Don't make a short on it.
It's going to be a next short, isn't it? Yeah. Go on then. Dream 3 car garage for you.
Okay. Oh, bloody hell.
I'm throwing you in on that
it
one.
changes so much.
Yeah.
It changes like every other week. Okay, so for me, 2 cars I mentioned, I'd have to choose between one of them. Carrera GT, Porsche 959. I'm going to choose a Carrera GT because I think it's even more exotic. Then... Oh, bloody hell.
No.
Okay, so that's my supercar.
That's summer sorted.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's got to be a daily in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah, there's got to be a good daily in it. I would go, maybe it's got to be something else. I kind of feel like I've got some of them. Like my dream daily is going to be my E46 M3 Touring.
Oh, yeah.
A car that shouldn't exist because it was never made. You know, I've spent a lot of money getting it made, and I've made some really good, you know, memories in that. So that's my daily.
Yeah. What a car, by the way. That's
Thank you.
unbelievable.
Yeah. And then, sorry to sound naff, but my kind of sports car of choice would be Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, my V6 MX-5 that I absolutely love.
Where it all started.
Yeah, where it all started.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. I've got a lot to thank that car for. But then I've got, you know, other cars that I'd love to own, like a Range Rover Classic. I don't know why I want to own one, but I just want to own one. And I will at some point.
Yeah.
But again, these are all like obtainium cars for me, because as soon as I'm driving stuff like a Bugatti or a Pagani or a Lamborghini or anything like that, then I just know I won't enjoy it. There is one car that I'm actually strangely enamoured by, which is the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because previous to the 812. Yeah, it was like more of like the new era of V12.
Yeah. Because it's I'm thinking of the right one. Hopefully, it's like the kind of hatchbacky. Is that the one, or am I thinking about
I think that's an F12.
Or the F. You know the FF.
Yes,
What's the one that
FF.
came after the FF?
That
That one.
Yeah.
That's
that
it.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I should really know.
I don't know the name of it. I just saw it
absolutely
on a
right.
video.
Yeah.
I saw it doing donuts and stuff like that, and I was like, "That's really fast."
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got a V12. It looks fantastic, and it's practical. I love practicality.
That's
Yeah.
it. It's got
I love-
Isofix in it. So that's
Yeah, exactly.
That's it, sorted.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
When the wife tells you to go and buy a family car, that's it. Tick,
Exactly.
tick, tick,
Yeah,
tick. Done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a GT4 Lusso would be fantastic at some
Yeah.
point. Yeah. He's on Google. Just check
That's
it out.
it.
Yeah. It is the one. It is the one. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, brilliant.
F40 and F50 for me on
Oh,
Ferraris,
really?
yeah.
Yeah.
And if I was going modern, you're going to, again, probably dig me for it, but I do like the piece that's, you know, the stripe
Oh,
down.
okay, yeah.
Such a tart, honestly.
It is. Oh,
Honestly,
God,
you just
God.
drive.
Car.
I was
knew
about
you'd
to.
say
I was
that.
about to announce where you live there. No, driving around a certain village somewhere.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Look,
Maybe one day you will hear.
Find the big gates. Yeah, you've come to the right place. But I love like all the old school hot hatches as well, like
Oh, yeah.
205s, and I love my Clio
Yeah.
Williams. That's going to get cams and tune and all that kind of stuff. So basic older cars is what gets me really excited. So
Yeah. The first time we were here, you had the Renault, you had the
Clio Williams,
Clio, and it was. I remember that Taylor said, "Remember how they look now? We're going on Monday.
Yeah.
They will be on the road down to Monaco."
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
thinking,
yeah.
But
So,
you
I
did
mean,
it.
the Clio was just so much fun to work on because Taylor and I got the engine out in like 2 hours or so,
Yeah.
and then he did all the ancillary stuff, and then we just slammed it in another like hour,
Yeah.
and then just connected everything and did all the brakes and suspension. It was just really pleasant just to work on, and it was rusty as shit and all that kind of stuff. But seeing that car transform from what was a parts car into something that I drove to Monaco and back is just. It's such a special feeling for me. I
Yeah.
just love
Yeah.
all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, no, it does show. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to buy an old 911 one day, an old XJ Sovereign.
Okay, yeah.
And I tell you what, I don't know why. It's probably the Bond films, but a DB7 as well.
Oh yeah,
That's-
yeah.
I just love them. I don't know why. I don't think it's like no one really ever mentions that Aston
Yeah.
as well. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know that in the 90s or if
Very
like
cool.
Yeah.
2000 just with like an old man spec interior. Probably breaks down every time you start it.
Oh, that's right, because you're mechanically minded. So
Yeah, that's it. I'll be fine. No, I'll just roll my sleeves up and make it
No,
straight down.
watch this. Yeah.
I'm
Ring
actually,
you. That's what I'll do. Yeah.
I'm actually really excited about a car that's getting delivered tomorrow. So we're going to be doing a classic luxury car series in the new year, and I've already bought my car and classic.
Nice.
It's Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow.
Oh wow.
It's purple,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
and the interior is fantastic. And that's getting delivered tomorrow.
Nice.
So I've never looked at one of those cars and thought, oh, I really want to own one, or I'd love to own a Rolls Royce or a Bentley. But when we decided on doing that series, and when I saw the Car and Classic, I was like, I really want to own a Rolls Royce, and I want to own that exact one. And I remember taking screenshots of it because I was going to buy a really cheap one for like $3,000 and try and make it look like that. And I was like, why don't I just buy that one? Because it's still within budget.
Of course.
And I'm really excited about that. Yeah.
Wow.
But again, like a year ago, had you told me I'd be excited about a Rolls Royce, I wouldn't have believed you. But here I am.
There you are.
Older, wiser, fatter, with a Rolls Royce
Back
on
problems.
its way. Oh god, yeah. Coughing, I've got a hernia.
Yeah.
As well, a true
Now-
story.
Actually, yeah.
Now you need the comfort.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any ISOFIX in there. So
No.
I'm cruising along by myself.
Car for the weekend.
Yeah.
What's next for the channel then? Where's it going?
What's next? So we are very series based at the moment. So we'll think of what we want to do, where we want to go, and then we will just go and look for those cars, and we'll buy those cars and fix the cars and then go on an adventure. So we're going to keep going on that kind of vein, away from is that the Porsche dealership saying
It's
"Got a
not.
service
It's
coming"?
not. It's not. It's not. For once. Yeah. Or you've been selected. You've been chosen to buy your car from us.
Yeah, nice. Away from YouTube, we've also got the events company, which is Food and Fuel. So we're revving up for that. We've got a Christmas meet in December. We've got Matwood in November. We've got Shedfest, which we're going to announce hopefully this week.
That's cool.
So it's getting all of that organised. Then there's AutoAlex merch as well. So yeah, lots of things going on really. And at some point, I would like to buy a pub.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
have a pub as a kind of destination for car enthusiasts to go to. A bit like Cafe and Machine, but just somewhere else in the country, and just
Yeah.
put our spin on it.
Yeah.
So that is a bit of an end goal, really.
Yeah.
It's a really cool idea.
Yeah,
actually.
that
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere everybody can go, everybody can meet.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
It's like an everyday event, really, isn't it?
Yeah, and it all ties into what we're doing. We could have meets there. We could do some filming there. We can sell merch there.
Yeah.
So it would be great. And
That's
just
cool.
to have really good food would be fantastic as well. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
No, well done.
Yeah. I'd also like to get to 6 foot by the end of the year.
Look,
Yeah.
look, you know,
Yeah.
Been
anything's-
waiting 40 years for that.
anything's
yeah.
possible.
They tell me about these shoes that you can
Oh,
get
yeah,
and
yeah,
boost you.
So yeah, another thing I want to invest in that company.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shoe company. Yeah.
That's it.
Might have to start my own. Height, I was not blessed with height. So. Yeah.
Not that we ever take the mickey out of you.
No, of course
Does he
not.
take the piss out of you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll gang up on
Ah,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
That's I'm straight out of
Anything
it.
to do with cars? I'll tell you just briefly. This is my level of mechanical knowledge. So naturally, the Macan uses a lot of oil. You didn't own it for long enough to realise that, but you probably knew that anyway. So oil needed topping up. I ring Aaron. First mistake, I would have put the whole bottle in, but he's like, no. It's not telling you it needs a litre. It's telling you it's 1 quart.
Okay, yeah.
There's your first mistake.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I said, no problem. I've got this now. I've got this.
Meanwhile, I'm
Leave it
at
to me.
home shaking, thinking,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
going to do it.
He's driving down the road. He puts his windscreen wipers on. Oil comes out.
Absolutely.
Do you know what? I was just more concerned. I rang you because I was like, I've just got this. Surely, like what?
That's
Like,
it.
no mileage on it. Why does it need oil?
But it
already?
can be done.
Other than the fact that I was ragging the absolute shit out of it.
Oh,
But-
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Anyway, so I topped the oil up. And I needed to nip out, so I put the bonnet out and I go out and what have I done? I put too much oil in it. What have I done? What
It's
have I
like
done?
idling. You sent
I'm
me
on the
a
phone
video.
to Porsche. I'm on the phone to
God,
the
panicking, yeah.
thinking, what have I done? Yeah, and I sent you a video, didn't
like
I?
a really lumpy idle.
And he just goes, have you put the oil cap on? That'll do it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
The bonnet.
So
No,
is he your Ethan?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
I feel like he is more responsibility.
Yeah,
It's like,
fair.
look after
So-
Louis.
Thankfully, I'd managed to, I don't know, I just put it somewhere where it wasn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So when I did lift the lid, oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. No, I
so
didn't turn
you
it.
got away with it. Yeah,
So I got away with it.
You're very lucky to find that.
That is
actually.
my level of
Yeah.
mechanical knowledge. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm terrible.
It's a
Yeah, but you
competition.
like tarting around in cars,
Yes.
so that's all
Yeah.
right too.
I love driving them. No good at it.
Yeah.
I always thought I was.
Well, you're a fantastic podcast
Yeah.
host.
Ah, well, that's it. You've got to be good at something, haven't you?
There you go.
Brilliant.
But yeah, terrible at
Yeah.
terrible at anything to do with cars.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And choosing them clearly as well.
Yeah, no comment. Although I chose the same car. so,
Yeah. Although I think I am going. At least I've got at least the Porsche. You know, old or new or expensive or not. Porsche are amazing.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
amazing,
yeah.
and BM as well.
They do good
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Those are my two.
Even the Cayenne's great.
Yeah.
I love a Cayenne.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You've had a
yeah.
fair few.
Yes.
Brilliant.
There you go.
Wrap
Well,
up.
yeah. Thank you.
No, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
No, thanks for having me.
No,
There you
thank
go.
you.
Anything else? You don't want to mention anything else?
No, I'm all right.
No.
I need a wee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So I need
Of
a
course
wee.
you do. You're getting older.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, and it's too late.
If you've enjoyed this episode with Alex, guys, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know who you want on Talking Shop next.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
Thank
cheers for
you.
having
No
me.
worries.